I thought this spring we'd take a look at some SDR radios, in particular budget ones, and this is perhaps the first and most obvious choice. This is an RTL SDR. Importantly, this is you hopefully see on the casing there, it's a version 3, which means it covers HF without any additional modification. Of course, it also covers VHF, UHF. I think it goes up to about 2 gigs. But it'll do the HF band, which I'm primarily interested in, as I say, out of the box. This is the genuine article, although these are available for around the £30 UK pounds mark. There are fakes out there, the same as everything else. If you're looking at purchasing one of these, the most obvious difference with most of the fakes that I've seen, whereas this model has 2 screws either side of the casing there, the fake has 4, and hopefully you can see there's a kind of a rounded edge to the side of the casing here. That the fakes that I've seen have a squarer edge, and as I say, these 4 screws. A friend of mine mistakenly ended up with a fake dongle, and it did have a number of issues. We tested it in the local radio club. We tested it on VHF and UHF, and it was quite a way out on the frequency coverage. We didn't have the chance to test it on HF, but I imagine it would be similar. So it's best to try and get hold of a genuine one of these. You can run these with a variety of SDR software, as you'd imagine. They work on the earlier versions of SDR Uno. I prefer to use SDR Console. That's just my preferred SDR software, and they work well with that. You'll also get them to run with things like SDR Sharp and various other SDR softwares. It's a matter of what you prefer. But what we're going to have a look at is just what this can do, particularly what it can do on HF, and what you get for your money. I think it's a really good start if you want to get into SDR radio and you don't want much of an outlay. It'll work very well for you. And then later on we look at slight upgrades to this. This is an MSI SDR. As you can see, it's a similar sort of format, dongle shape with the SMA connector on the end. We've just got micro SD connector there for connecting to the PC. Performance on this is probably a little bit better than the RTL. They're a little bit more expensive, not much. In fact, I have read that this MSI SDR has the same internal circuitry as the SDR Play RSP1, not the current 1A. Again, this will work on SDR Uno, and it'll work on most, if not all, of the other SDR software as well. So we'll take a look at that a little further down the line. But for now, we'll concentrate on the RTL SDR, which is HF, VHF and UHF SDR dongle. Thank you for watching.